seems in good spirits. Friday night hockey. Big game here for Kingston. They chop it into the Toronto zone, but Toronto comes away with it, and here they go. Nice poke there by Hoogworth. Puck bounces over to Webster. They chop away at it. Finally, as Hoogworth comes away with it. Her pass is deflected. Clearing attempt goes to the line, but not out. McDonald chops at it. Again, Toronto comes away with it. They got an open side. Here they come down low. That shot deflected. Got it behind the net. Takes it in the corner, goes back to the point. Puck was rolling on her, so she just decides to throw it down in the corner. Leaside's changing again. Webster takes her man down. And now it comes over for Beryl McLagan. She chops it down. Kingston will change. No icing. Toronto with a nice breakout. And here they come with some speed. Chopping into the zone. It's picked up by Taya. Goes behind the net. Throws it up here on the wall for Avery. Does a nice job. Get it to Cusick. That's now Powick. Her pass was coming across to Cusick, but it hit a skate. Goes harmlessly off to the wall. They continue to battle for it, though. Evelyn takes a shot as she backhands it towards the net, and it's held for a whistle. Toronto gets it off the draw. They put it over on the near side here. That's intercepted by Kaufman. Nice move. Poked away from her, though, on the second move. It goes down the ice. It's Powick back for it now. Powick goes around the net. Pounded by a Toronto player. Gets it up on the wall. Kaufman with a nice pass up for Avery. She's going 1v2. Gets poked away from her. And back comes Toronto Leaside. Puck is dropped to the line. Comes right out, so they'll have to regroup. Nice move there by 72. Her shot deflected by Erica off in the corner. Sophie pokes it up. Again, the captain picks it up here. She turns. Loops around here into the corner, getting hounded by Webster. Leaves the puck now. Toronto maintains possession. Goes in the corner, into the... Now back to the point from the ring end line. A shot comes. The rebound's sitting there. Toronto collects it. And now Kingston gets it. It's Sophie Short, poked away from her. Long shot, deflected by Sophie. Landon gets bumped. Toronto again, pretty aggressive here in the offensive zone for them. Erica's had enough. She's going to get it out there, and Everly's going to give chase. Everly's got it. Gets knocked away from her, and now it's McDonald rubbing her man out. Ref gets in the way to help break that up too. Kingston tries the other way, but they get turned back. Now it's Hoogworth. She's going to get turned around again, and she's going to try it this side. Goes up for a long pass. McDonald had it there briefly until the ref got in the way, and now we go back into the zone again. McDonald's got it now. Goes across the ice. That's Bella. But Bella's got it again. She's got some time with it now. Her pass goes off a skate beautifully over to Beryl McLagan. It could be a 2-on-1. Long shot out of the side. Mara's moving. Nice move to Powick, just out of her reach. McDonald follows it up, and now Kingston regains possession. Back for Hoogworth. Throwing all the way around the net. Toronto gets it. They're going to try the other side, but Beryl McLagan's there. Puts it in front. It sits for McDonald. Just went under the glove and wide, and then Toronto knocks the net off. And they will get a whistle. Toronto wins the draw. Off the boards they go. Kaufman intercepts it. Puts it back towards the Kingston goal where Taya grabs it. She rolls it around the boards. Finds Avery, who pokes it out. Toronto's going after it. Cusick's over it. That almost caused a turnover, but Toronto gets it back. And they just basically throw it right back up for Kingston. Cusick grabs it out of the air and throws it into the zone. And here comes Toronto now. Forecheck working well here for Kingston. That's Avery Cole. Skates through a couple of sticks. Gets it back to the point for Emily. Nice deflection there from Cusick that goes wide. Toronto grabs it, pulls it in behind their net. Ooh, makes a nice little yet dare I say, dangerous move. Avery gets it back, gets it again, and they continue to battle for it, but now finally Toronto's got it. And they will try to get it out. Push it up on the wall. That clearing attempt didn't work. Kaufman keeps it in, and Kingston will get the change and some forecheckers with some fresh legs. They come up the near wall and finally flip it out. Those Toronto skaters are tired. They're trying to get off the ice. Some of them do, some of them don't. Kingston sends them back in again. Has to clear the zone. That gives Toronto a chance to get the change they wanted. That pass is stopped. Landon's on it. Nice move there into the slot, and a deflection makes the puck go out of play. Okay, off the draw. Sophie's moving well. Gets it up here from McDonald. She pokes it out of the zone. And that is Beryl McLagan going after it. Toronto takes him behind the net. Nice little up there, and out she comes. They gain the zone. That pass in front just went under the stick of the forward. Beryl McLagan gets it and tries to reverse it. Gets it for Sophie. She throws it. Oh, just couldn't get it enough on that thing. The forechecker was on her, so Abby bounces it around the other side to Mara. Mara needs to get off. She gets it out of the zone. She will change. And now Toronto want to get a change of their own, so they do get a partial change. Puck comes back for Erica. She rolls it up for Cusick. Put into the center ice area. That's McDonald. She's been out there a while. Banks it in, and Evelyn goes after it. Evelyn doing a nice job to keep him in the zone while Kingston gets some fresh legs out there. They do manage to still almost get it out, and they don't. Held at the line there by Bella McDonald. Howick with a toe drag. Gets caught up inside the defenseman's skates. They'll try this side now. That doesn't going to work, so in Kingston goes again. Toronto retrying. That pass is picked off there by Howick. Finally, Toronto does manage to get it out of the zone. Gets it over for Hoogworth. Bounces away from her. And she dumps it back into the Toronto Leaside zone. Here they are. Pushing it up on the far side. Nice work by Landon to get after it. She's got it. Puts it in front, just out of the reach of Webster. Toronto with a nice pass up there. She's got some speed. Forced a turn over there. Good work from McDonald, but now that long shot goes off a leg. So I should say Bella McDonald. She comes back and it pokes out of the zone again. Toronto sent back. They're going to regroup. Up the middle they go. Now they're coming in on the left side. She tries to drop it back, but Everly with nice positioning was there. Gets it. She pokes it up. Everly's fighting through a stick. Gets some help here from Taya, and now it's Landon. Finally the puck is poked out of play. Okay, off the draw, Toronto coming away, the 2-on-1. McDonald coming to take away that pass. Long shot, patted away. Rebound was there, but the player put her stick over top of the puck. That never works. Only in golf. Maybe not. I still feel like one day it will work for my shot when I hit it too high. Here we go. Long shot. Off into the corner it goes. It's Powick. Picks it up. Gets it knocked off her stick, so now she just throws it out. Kingston's going to take the change while they can. Toronto now has lots of time to come and figure out what they'd like to do. They're going to mess it up is what they're going to do. Maybe not. She pokes it out. It did get out, so Kingston will clear the zone. Back they come. Long pass through the legs, down the ice, and for icing it goes. Toronto wins that draw. Going to try around the near side. Nice out there. Up they come. Pounded by Webster. Forced to dump it in. They say no ice. Oh, they got it right in the slot area. of the reach of the forward, though, and that gives Evelyn a chance to come out. So here she goes. She's going to poke it deep in the corner. Goes behind the net. Tries to get Avery just under her stick. And now Hugler just can't keep it in. No icing. Cusick's got it. She's got kind of shut down there by 3 players. But again, they can't get it out. There's a clean chance for Powick. Nice move, and she scores. Kingston leads 1-0. All right, so a big interception by Powick and a great move gives Kingston a 1-0 lead. 5 minutes left in the first. Hugler gets it off the draw. Does a nice little turn. Gets it up on the boards. Landon battles away for it. And they do get it out. Here's Leaside now. Going to try again the near side. That's a nice play getting up to the far side. She gets it in. Falls as she gets to the ringette line, though. That's not a great play. And now it's Landon. Toronto Leaside regains control. Throws it off into the corner. Hugler pokes away at it. McDonald's got some time, pushes it up for Landon, and now to Powick. That's in behind Pozadowski, but she may be able to get it before icing? No. Yes, no icing, sorry. Nice play by that defenseman. Oh, almost made a nice move, too. It still came out, though, and Toronto's going to gain the zone. Here they come. Long shot. Held by Lambert. Bear McLagan moving off the draw, so maybe she'll get to take the draw now. No, McDonald moves in. Here we go. Toronto gets it. Back to the point. Long pass in front, deflected wide. Good work by Kaufman there. Boxing the man out. Toronto regains control, though, briefly until Mara says not happening. That just got in the skate of the defenseman, and now it's Webster coming away. She's got one man going to the net, poked away from her. Mara's got it. Back to the point. Kaufman walks, takes a shot, and that's held for a whistle. Off the draw. Again, Toronto getting some success there. They go football, and here she comes. Takes the shot, backhand. Nice save by Lambert. Gets the pad down. Toronto regains control. Got it behind the net. Short gets her man, and now it comes for Erica. Erica goes up the middle looking for Avery Cole. Just almost like it's got tape on it. Stop, the puck did. Nice move by Cusick, though. There's a shot. Goalie got the save on that. Toronto gets it back out to the center ice area. Sophie's attempt to throw it in there didn't work, but Kingston does get control, and now it's deflected up, and here's Avery. She's got some room. Takes a shot. Went off the right arm of the goalie. Webster's on it. Back for Cole. Back to the point for Millward. Her shot bounces off of the skate. And it went off another skate. That's Regan Hugler for the goal. Kingston's up 2-0. So Kingston with a second goal. 2 minutes left here in the first period, and they've got a 2-0 lead. That's Pozadowski dumping it into the Toronto zone. Long pass up the middle to no one. Gets Bella throwing it back, but it went off the player. And up she comes quickly for Toronto. Poked away there by Hugler. Landon battles for it. Toronto comes away with it. Here they are at the point now. Long shot. That bounces just wide, and Toronto gets it back. Back to the point they go. Another long shot. That goes off Webster in front. She backhands it up to Landon, who gets it down the ice, and they'll change. Not enough for icing. Here she comes. Forced off the wall. McDonald forced the turnover, and Powick gets it deep. Nice turn by the defenseman. Now it comes to McDonald. Her shot off a leg. That hurt her. Got her a little sting there. That's good. Right in front. Sits there for Mara. Just couldn't get a handle on it, but here they Good play by Taya to turn it the other way. Howick throws it in. Kingston with a partial change. Here comes Toronto again. Gets to the neutral zone. Gains the Kingston zone. Brown throws it in front. It's poked away. They continue to battle for it. Now it goes off in the corner. It's Pratt Valier now. She's got it. Throws up. That's picked off. Long shot. Blocked by Kaufman. They just can't get it cleanly right now. Toronto's forecheck's working pretty good. She's got it. Pulls into the slot area. That's blocked by McDonald. Now they regain control. Toronto's getting some fresh legs in there as well. This Kingston group's been out there a while, so hopefully they can get it clear here. It's Kaufman. Throws it up just out of the reach of Abby. Now she's got it. She's been out there a while. She chops it out to center ice area. Gets at least a partial change for them. Now a help from Webster. And back it comes. And that'll do it for the period. Kingston leads 2-0. Off the draw, Toronto gets it. And they're moving. Tries to throw it in front. Hoover says not happening. And now Kingston comes away. It's Cole. She chops it in deep. Defenseman held her up enough, but Avery's back in the corner there helping battle for it. Gets help from Howick. They poke away at it. It's bouncing everywhere. Toronto's going to try the other side. Now they'll try this side. Why not? Long pass up the middle is deflected up. No ice. Back for Bella. This will be icing. No, it won't. She got it before it hit the goal line. So we'll try it again. A little bit of a ping pong match happening here. That one was picked up by Sophie, but bounced right to the Toronto stick. Long shot blocked by Erica. Now she's going to pin her man. Oh, she kind of snuck free there. Back to the point. There's somebody missing there, and now we go in the corner. Sophie's got it. Gets it up for Taylor. She's going to chop it out. If it makes it, it'll be icing, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So Toronto gets it back. She's turned aside. Pozadowski's on it now. That forces the turnover. Back for Taya. Toronto still picks it up, and out they come. Nice pass up on the side. Kingston fighting on the back check here. But nice play. She's got some space. Long shot. Went off the forward stick in the corner. Pratt Valier turned. Good job to kind of keep battling for it. Now gets help from Webster. Webster rubs her man into the boards. Up it comes from the wall there. That long shot. Patted aside by Lambert. Webster's been out there a while. She's going to ice it and get that whistle. Off the draw. Kingston moving. That is Bella McDonald. She's going to go reverse for Hoogworth. Regan battles for it. They continue to battle for it. Toronto comes away though. Forced back to the point. Comes off to the side wall. Back to the point again. Long shot. Deflected aside by Avery Cole. It's Mara. She's whacking at it. Comes again across on the blue line. She throws it down in the corner. Toronto forward gets it. Bella tripped her man but dropped her stick, so the ref's not going to call it on that. And Kingston having some trouble getting it out here. Off to the far side they go. Chop away at it. Toronto still maintains possession right in the slot area off some skates. Hoover's clearing attempt goes off some skates. Finally they poke it out. Beryl McLagan pushes off to the side. Toronto gets it and some fresh legs too, I might add. And now it's Hoogworth. She flips one up. Defenseman stepped up, or pardon me, that was a forward maybe? Oh, wow, that was a bad bounce. Comes here for Toronto. Good save by Lambert. Comes in front again. Bounced away here for Cole. Kingston can't get clean possession. Now they do. It's Hoogworth. She's going to bounce it up there and see if they can get a change. Toronto's got it. They're trying to quick up. They got a man moving, but good work by Emily Kaufman. Battles through her man. Still, Kingston can't get that clean possession. Toronto's got it. Got a man in front. Lambert gets her pad on it. Good work by Kaufman to get her stick on that rebound. Forces Toronto to the line, but not out. Sits there again. Kaufman again working hard. Gets it out to the center ice area. Toronto now starting the near side. Here they come again. Kaufman forcing her man aside. Back to the point. D-to-D they go. Long shot. Sits in the slot area. Good clear by Kaufman again. To the line. Not out. Long shot. Blocked by the Toronto player's stick. It's now in the slot. She's alone. McDonald chopped her down like a big old redwood, and Toronto's going to the power play. Okay, here we go. First special teams part of the game, and Toronto was sent out after the draw. Oh, nice little sauce on that there, Cliff. Here they come. Gain the zone. Turns at the hash, comes back to the point. Up on the wall, long shot, blocked by Erica. And get it back. Girl walks the line, off to the side. Kingston content to keep him to the outside. Why not? Off the corner they go. She's going to go back to the point now. Tries to walk. Comes near side. Back. Moving around. That's not going to work. Behind the net it goes. Toronto's got it still, and they go off in the corner. Going to roll around the zone. Up to the top she goes. That long shot. Blocked. Sat there in the slot area, but poked wide. Toronto gets it back again. Erica's trying to keep her down there and kill some time if she can. She did a little bit, but Toronto gets it back. Here they come now. She's got a little room to walk down. Goes up high again. Now they switch. Into the side. Steered aside there by Sophie getting a piece of it. But maintains control, and out she rolls. There's now 45 seconds left in this power play. Long shot blocked by Erica. They take it behind the net. Rolls around again to the blue. Goes it off to the top of the circle. Long shot. Blocked. Rebound. Nice save by Lambert. Goes off in the corner. That's Cole who's going to throw it out of the zone. Not enough for Kingston to get the change at least. But Toronto will get some fresh legs. And she comes. Pushed off to the side. We got about 10 seconds left in the power play. Nice work by Sophie to get after it. Avery chops it out. That'll do it. So we got 5 on 5, but again, Kingston's got 4 tired skaters have been out there for 2 minutes. Good work by Powett. Gained possession momentarily, but it's thrown in behind the Kingston net. Sophie's got it. She needs to ice it. Gets it out of the zone. That should be enough to get at least 1 or 2 out. Oh, and all 4 of them are going. Toronto quick up. Kingston quick to get back, so they avoided that danger. It's Beryl McClagan who chops it in. McDonald's after it, and it's icing. All right, Kingston gets it out, but Toronto again maintaining possession. They throw it over to the far side. Emily's after it. She gains the red and dumps it. Nice job. Kingston's after it. It's Mara McClagan who's going after it on the far side. Gets help from Abby McDonald. That rolls away, and now we've got Taya holding it in nicely. Abby takes a move. Gets knocked down. Comes over from Mara. Just sitting there in that white shirt. Grabs it. Another one helps out. And that would have been a penalty on a lot of nights, but not tonight. Toronto gets it. McDonald's after it. That's Howick trying to get it in front. It's intercepted. Comes back in the back check to knock it away, though, and now it's over for Taya. Taya turns, bounces it up, just out of the reach of the forward, and it goes for icing. Off the draw, just sits there. Finally, Kingston wins it back. It's Hoogworth banking it up, looking for Pozadowski. She has to deal with the ref, but does get it out. Toronto comes away with it, though. And they're far on the far side. Nice cross-ice pass to get this winger, but that did not get into the zone. Nice work by Everly Everly to get it up the boards. Finally, it's Bella. Oh, her pass got picked off. Picked up by Toronto with a shot. That went off a bar. Bella gets it back. Can't get it out. Toronto regains possession. They go back to the point. Who's out of that stick? That shot steered aside by Lambert. Again, Toronto has it. They turn to the top. Hugworth knocks her man down in front. Ref letting him go. That's Abby Webster getting help here from Bella McDonald. She's been out there a while too. She's going to try and rim it around the side. Toronto picks it up. Long shot. Rebound. Nice save by Lambert. That rebound again comes in and they score. Well, I think on video review we'll see the net was off, but the refs don't care. They're just talking about it now like... All right, so we got a 2-1 game, 5:47 left in the second. And here we go, that's Powett. Defenseman winds up, banks it up the far wall. Forward can only chop it into center ice area where Sophie Short is waiting. That's Avery Cole, banks it into the Toronto zone. They'll go far side again. Up through the middle they come, into the feet of the forward. She can't handle it, so they grab it. Picked off there by, this is now Avery. He's got some speed. Nah, just couldn't get it through. The defenseman poked it away. They dump it back in the zone right off that defenseman's face. She throws it over to the far side, and here comes Toronto again. Move at the line, poked away. Cusick's got it. Here comes Evelyn now. Gains the red, dumps it. Kingston will change, get some fresh legs. They slap it up. Looking for that quick up, it just didn't work. Nice work by Beryl McClagan, she's skating. Help here from Webster. Right up to the forward. Across she goes. Chops it in the zone. Sits there now, it's McDonald. She throws it across. Over for Beryl McClagan. Nice move. Just got away from her on the second part of that. And it gets out of the zone. This is Hoffman coming back. Long pass for McDonald. Just poked away here, and here comes the white shirt. They got it behind the net. Claire moving towards it. Taya pokes it away. In behind the net it goes. That's Webster working down low. Now Taya's got it. See if she can get it up here for Mara. She can. She's got McDonald moving. It's in her skates. She gets chopped down. Ref was looking the other way. So out they come. Toronto makes a move to the backhand. Pushes it harmlessly aside. Mara's got it. They've been out there a while. She's just going to ice it. We've had enough. Off the draw, Toronto controls. That shot blocked. Comes from Pozadowski. Toronto defenseman managed to keep it in. And they finally get it out here. And now that pass goes right to Everly. Makes a move. It's in her feet. She pokes it to the net. And they hold it for a whistle. Off the draw, Avery's got it. She throws it in the corner here. Taylor's on it. She's going to roll it behind the net. Finally, Toronto comes up on the wall. And out they come. She dumps it into the corner. Rolls in behind the net, really. And then Huber rims it around. Toronto grabs it at the point. Cole up for Landon. They do get it out. 2.5 minutes left in the period. Goes for Bella McDonald. Bella banks it in. She's going after it. Forces the defenseman. A bit of a turnover there. Got it now in the corner. Gets help here from Everly. Now back to the blue line. It's Bella again. She's going to try and throw it towards the net. Went off the defenseman's skate, and Toronto's away 2v2. Into the corner it goes, behind the net it goes. Poked away by Hugworth. She continues to battle. Takes a bit of a trip there, but now they finally come away with it. It's Regan. Well, she got stick checked there as she was trying to make the pass up. Good forecheck by Toronto. Now help from, I think that is, yeah, it's Avery. They continue to battle for it along the boards. Avery chops it out. Comes right to a white shirt, though. They have it again. And maintain control. Here they go, off of the corner. Makes a move, goes behind the net. Rolls off her stick. Minute 30 left in the period. Players go down. Toronto's got it. Tries to put it in front. Finally, Bella, who's been out there a while, decides it's time for an icing. Minute 21 left in the period. Off the draw. It sits inside their feet. Finally worked back here for Kingston. They win the draw, and that is Sophie Short. Throwing it up to the center ice area, just out of the reach of Abby, which is going after it. Defenseman falls. And they finally chop it around here to the near boards. Short. Nice move there by White. Gets it down low. Poked away by Webster. Toronto gets it again. That long shot goes wide. It goes onto the far boards. Defenseman comes down low to poke it into the corner. They go out. Toronto's gotten a change, but not so sure how much energy Kingston has to get after it. McDonald gets it. Rubbed in the boards. Knocked down. He's saying move it, but I think she's actually lying on the puck pro. Off the draw. It sits in their skates again. Oh, came right in front. Just 15 seconds left here in the period. That came out, so they got to clear the zone. Toronto comes away. Nice poke there by Everly. Toronto gets it back again. They're going to flip it up. Forward's got it. It's 1v1. She's got a man in front too, but not enough time on the clock. And that's the end of the second. Here we go for the third. Kingston wins the draw. It's McDonald. Bella McDonald banking it down onto the goalie. She'll hold it for a whistle. In behind the Toronto net it goes, bounces away from the defenseman, gives Kingston a chance to get after it. And it comes off in the corner. Again, kind of hopping around there. Back to Hugworth. She walks. Kind of rolled off her stick. And she's getting hounded by a forward. Finally, Regan throws it to the blue line, and it bounces nicely here for Powek. Oh, it's still just kind of rolling there. That fresh ice causing some problems, I think. And now here's Toronto. That pass doesn't work. Bella's back for it. Goes to Lambert, and she holds it. Off the draw. Kingston moving. Oh, they didn't like something. Okay, again. Toronto trying to push it back. Mara just couldn't get her stick on it. Again, it just got whacked away. Ref falling and down. Toronto comes away with it. No icing, or no offside, pardon me. Long shot is deflected wide. Leaside's on it, and the net is off. Here we go again, another draw. Kingston gets it this time. This is Kaufman. She banks it around for Taya Valier. Her pass up for Mara, and gets caught up in their feet. Finally kicked out. And banked it back into the Kingston zone. They try over the near side. Over for Abby. She deflects it. Gets knocked down. Gets help here from Webster, who pokes it in. She gets knocked down. And now the Toronto defenseman will try and wind it up. Pozadowski hounding her. Gains the red. Nice work by Pozadowski to get it back. And Toronto comes back the other way. Gets a little room. Long shot off the pad of Lambert. Now into the slot area. That shot goes wide. Poked in behind the net. Toronto gets it again. She rolls, makes a move, gets knocked down. That's nice work by Millward. And back to the blue line it goes, long shot. Bounces around there, finally whacked out there by Emily Kaufman. Kingston will change, Landon's after it. Nice stick lift, goes off into the corner, tries to bank it in front. Went off the goalie's leg actually. She managed to track it though, gets it, and holds it. Off the draw. It's Cusick getting held up. Gives the defenseman enough time to roll it around the side. Short, tries to backhand it towards the net front area, but it's picked up by a white shirt. They're turned back. Nice work by the defenseman to get it up to her stick. She dumps it in. Goes off in the corner. Millward's after it. Erica finds Evelyn. Nice move by Avery. She gains the Toronto zone. Ridden off in the corner and falls. Gets help here from Powick, who gets it back. And it's just not sitting cleanly there. Finally, Avery gets it. She fights through a stick, goes down. Parents want to call, but it's not coming. This is now Sophie, long shot, steered aside. Avery Cole getting caught up in front again with another stick. And now it's a 1v1. Erica forces her man away, comes in behind the net. Long shot, deflected, good save by Lambert. Oh, it was sitting on the goal line, but Sophie got it too, and we're safe for now. Kingston wins the draw. That is Bella McDonald over for Abby McDonald. She holds it, throws it up here for Webster, just in behind her. Toronto comes away, they're gonna roll and throw it deep. Regan's got it, finds Abby. She gets it up there for Mara, who pokes it out, may have a break, gets it towards the goalie. She's not gonna mess with that and holds on to it. Off the draw, it sits there, poked back to the point. Hugler's shot, kind of fanned on it. So Toronto picks it up and here they come. That long shot, steered aside by Lambert, picked up by Hugler, makes a nice move and she's got a little speed, makes another one. Throws it over for McDonald on her backhand, gets it in front for Hugler, shoots, and she scores! Kingston leads it 3-1. Well, that was a big goal. 10.5 minutes left in the third, though. Wow, that's one way to take out Hoover and stop her from scoring again. Just run over her. The body's starting to go. 13 laying a little elbow on Emma Everly. Nice turn by the defenseman. And finally, Avery Cole gets it. She throws it in. Toronto defenseman wheels behind her net. Here she comes. Got a little speed. Throws it off the winger. Back up to her. No give and go. Didn't work though. Finally, it's Landon. She's going to try behind her own net for Kaufman. Kaufman rolls it around, finds Landon. She chops it up. To the line, not out. Toronto little time. They're changing as well. Nice work there by Emily to poke it up away again and follows it up. It's bumped to the boards. Back in the corner it goes. It's Taya. She gets hounded by the forward into the slot area, shot wide, and the net's off. So that'll do it for a whistle. Here we go off the draw. Toronto gets it. Nice toe drag, comes around, goes to the backhand. Slot area, flips it over the net. Again, Cusick gets it out to the line. Toronto forced back in the neutral zone. She's got some speed, leaves it for the partner. Again, they'll go all the way back now off to the ringette line. Banks it up. Nice job to poke that into the zone. The Kaufman's going to continue hounding her. Backhand goes off the leg. Toronto moving in that zone though. They got it back. Good work by Taya. Gets it up for Nicola. And she flips it in. She took the red. So no icing on that play. And now Toronto's got it. Here they come. Nice move. Continues with the speed, gets the red. She's going to keep going. Why not? Tries to toe drag around, but that didn't work. Mara pokes it out, comes right back in, and they're going to call the offside. Sophie saying no ice on that one. Why not? McDonald hounds her behind the net. Pushed in back. Again, Toronto gives it up. McDonald goes in front looking for Avery. Comes to the line. Nice job by Erica to get it. Puts it towards the net. Just goes wide. That pass doesn't work. It's Sophie Short gets it. Throws it in. Defenseman couldn't pick it cleanly, so she's got to go back for it. Kingston almost got it again, but Toronto does manage to come away. Sophie pokes it down into the zone. Off of that forward stick briefly. They pick it up, puts it in the slot. Lambert's there again. That rebound came to that forward though, and she scored. We're 3-2. Okay. Tight game here. Just under 8 minutes left. Bella McDonald is up. Bounces away, she stays with it. Now gets help with from Taylor. Taylor throws it in behind the net. Toronto defenseman gets it. Tries it to the far wall. She's hounded by Everly, who gets it over to Webster. Abby Webster throws it in front, is picked off. And now Toronto comes away. They do get it out. Good back check by Everly. Toronto's got it, long shot. That's Lambert getting her blocker on it. Everly pokes it out. Battles with her man. Toronto comes away. Nice turn. Goes back to the line and out it comes. In they come again. She gains the ringette line. That shot's deflected wide. Kaufman's working for it. Looking for Everly. Back to the line. They push it down on the far side. And that's where Kaufman's waiting. She's got it. Bounces off a couple of sticks. Toronto's back on it. And they go behind the net. Man is free. Comes in front. Backhand. Let's get poked out to the line. Long shot. Lambert steers it away again. Nice turn by Hoover. Her pass. Gets poked away by the defenseman. Nicely over to Everly. She's been out there a while, so she'll throw it on net, and Kingston will get an offensive zone faceoff. Draw one cleanly by Kingston. Long shot. Saved. We'll do that again. Kingston gets the draw again. Avery pokes it in front of the net. Goalie decides to just throw it off into the open corner. Avery's after it. Goes back toward the net off the side of it. And that was Nicola trying to poke it toward the net too. That went off the side of the net. Now they battle for it. It's in Nicola's feet. Evelyn picks it up. Goes down below the goal line. And good forecheck by Evelyn forces them back again. Again, Evelyn forces them back the other way. That's Nicola now, getting her stick on it. Ref getting in the way again. Finally, Taya goes. Nicola's trying to get in deep, and she does. Battling with the defenseman. Rolls it around the far side. That's Taya stepping up. Just kind of bounced away from her. Abby's got it. She pokes it deep, gets caught up in a stick. Now Toronto's got it again. That pass didn't hit anybody, and back it goes. Sophie Short's got it. She's going to try and wheel. Her pass is blocked. Backhanded in front, sits in the slot. That net's off again. Off the draw. That's won by Kingston. Backhanded in behind by Erica. Sophie Short gets it over for McDonald. She goes up for Mara. Bounced away from her. They continue to battle for it along the boards. Nice work there by Sophie to get it. Yeah, now Sophie follows it up, rolls away from her. Erica's got it. She's got Abby streaking, just can't get enough wood on it. And here comes Toronto. She gains the slot. Long shot goes off the leg. Again, that's Sophie. Oh, that goes off a skate. Back for Erica. She backhands it up. Kingston's going to try and get a partial change. That's Webster working along the boards, holding it in there, giving Kingston a chance to get some fresh legs on. Toronto's going to take advantage of that too, so here they come. That's deflected, comes over for Webster. She backhands it up, just picked off by the defenseman. Avery's got it now, it's a 2v2. She's going to go wide. Finally, Toronto gets it out. Bella throws it deep. The goalie steers it in behind here for the defenseman, who's got it. Goes to her partner. Out they come. Cole's on it. Chops it back. That's Bella McDonald throwing it deep, and they're going to call ice. Defense's zone face-off for Kingston. They win it. That's Avery Cole getting it back over for Regan. Her backhand pass is picked off. Comes to the line. Posodowski's out there quick, but it bounces away. Blocked by Bella, who takes a cross-check on her after that. And here comes Everly. She pokes it deep. Runs over her man. And now Toronto's going to try again. Wow, that was, I would say, interference, but regardless, here comes Toronto. Shots blocked, sits to the side of the net. Steered away by Lambert. Hugworth's on it, pins her man. Toronto comes free, she's got a man in front, it rolled away from her. And Lambert says, not today. A little mix-up down there with Regan and her man. They're not going to call anything now, we've got 3 minutes left. Back to the point, that's Toronto winning the draw. They throw it in behind the net. Picked up here by Kaufman. Goes looking for Powek. She's trying to poke it. She does. Gets bumped a little bit. Powek's got it back. Throws it up there for Cusick. In alone. Shoots. Sits again in the rebound. And that was blocked. Cusick gets hit. No problem, says the ref. No, backside ref got it. And Kingston will go to the power play with 2:40 left in the third. Off the draw. Kingston. Now that puck just went in behind the net there. That's going to try and rim it around. Erica, just rolled under her skate. So back they go. This is Sophie. Toronto content to let her come, and they do. This is Avery. Puck rolls at the line. Over for Erica with a shot. That's blocked. Sits in the slot area. Comes back nicely for Short. Her shot is blocked, and Toronto's away with a break. Here she comes. Shoots and scores. All right, so Kingston could use a goal here on the power play. This is Hugworth winding behind the net. Throws it up, looking for Landon. I don't know if she got a piece of it. She did not, so that's icing. Off the draw. That's Landon moving with it. She pokes it around the defenseman, gets bumped, he's calling the penalty. Down she goes, player touches it. So Kingston with a 5-on-3. Minute 40 left. That sits in the slot area. Comes a free, just backhanded wide there by Cusick. This is Cole. Getting hounded by the defenseman. Comes wide in the slot area. Turns, takes the shot. Steered aside by the goalie. Now it's Avery with it again. She's looking back here for Hugworth. Hugworth's got some space. Oh, stand on it. Tried the second shot. That goes wide. Now it's Cole again. 30 seconds left in the first penalty. Over it comes for Powek. Poked away from her. Powek back for Bella. Her shot goes off a leg. Hugworth's got it. She's going to try a shot. Sits in the slot area. Nice save by the goalie. Get herself in front of that one. Now back for Bella. Bella rolls. Puts it in right in the slot. What a save that was. And down goes Bella in front with 5 seconds left in the first penalty. Off the draw. This is Cusick. First penalty will expire now. Long shot by Bella goes wide. Toronto's got it. Going to try and kill a little time. 33 seconds left in the game. This is now Nicola. She's going to go back to the point for Hugworth. She walks down low for Nicola. Long shot. Goalie's down awkwardly. This is Cusick now. Rolls away from her. Nice job to get it back. Bella throws it deep. Gets it to Avery. 15 left. She backhands it in the slot area. That's picked off. And out it comes with 10 seconds left. Regan's on it. Turns. And that'll do it. 3-3 tie.